So I was 14 when my parents found out I was gay. I was on my first date downtown, and I saw one of my stepsisters, and she saw me with a guy, and my whole family, like, they hated like gay people. Just the thought of being gay was like just so wrong to everyone. And I went home after the date, and she told my dad and my mom, and my dad said, basically he said, I'm like not his son if I'm gay. And I was like, well, I'm gay, like I can't change who I am. And he grabbed all my stuff and threw it on the lawn. And I felt just like, I felt alone because I didn't know what to do at the time because I was so young. I was like, is this all happening? I remember I was just like basically saying like, are you really like kicking me out? Like, and my dad was just like saying mean things. Like he was just like, you're such a disgrace. Like you're worthless. Like you're not gonna succeed at life. And just that kind of like made me wanna like prove him wrong. I had to move in with a friend, and I went my whole high school years without any family or like family support. At first, it was really hard for me, but when I was in school, like all I would think about like is just like I don't have a family and things like that. But my friend's grandma told me, she's like, you always have a family here with us, and that really touched me because she would always like text me like good morning, like she would just be really caring. She would show me the unconditional love that I needed, and she kind of kept me on the right track to succeed in life. And she would always show me that no matter like what bad happens in your life, you can always overcome it. In school, I was involved in a lot of things. I was in student council, a peer mediator, like everything. I basically surrounded myself with things so I didn't have to think about like, oh, I don't have a family, oh, I don't have a home. I would wake up, go to school, go to cheer practice, and then go to work. And I would do that like every day. I go to nail school, and then I work at a restaurant, and I work at a nail salon also. So a lot of youth are disowned by their families and friends. And it can lead to like depression and drugs, and they can get bullied in school and eventually commit suicide. I saw my dad at an amusement park one day, and he threw a beer bottle at me. And they were just like saying mean things. So I'd rather not have that negative energy in my life. Like I've forgiven them so I can move on in life, but I don't, like they're not parents to me. I think my proudest moment is just recently I spoke in Bakersfield, and when I was speaking to everyone, I felt like I usually don't let like myself, like I usually don't feel bad for myself. And I think my proudest moment is the fact that I can share my story and have it help other youth overcome the same things that I have. Let them know that they're not alone. Because I know I felt really alone when it happened. And I remember I have a friend, and she like she put her hand on my back, and she was like, you're not alone. So that kind of like really helped me like get motivation. As a part of the Personal Stories Project, I'd like people to know that we are all human, and we all love the same, no matter if we're gay, straight, or whatever we are. I think we all love the same. My hope for me telling my story is to have it inspire others to share their story also, but to show them that you can be successful with no matter what struggles you face in life.